What's up, YouTube? I'm back on this platform to tell you that everybody was wrong. And I'm seeing something really unhealthy because none of these financial YouTubers or gurus are taking account or responsibility for being wrong. Instead, they're encouraging the average investor, the lower income investor, to double down and triple down, saying now's the greatest time to buy some of these stocks or crypto. We'll never see these prices again. And if they're continued to be proven wrong, which they've been saying over the past 3 to 6 months, they just extend their deadlines. They say, no, see, you have to be patient about investments. It's really difficult to understand when to go in. You have to invest for the long term. And if they're right, then they just turn into a short-term investment and take out all their money. Or they say, well, guys, we were wrong, but in 5 years, it's going to be okay. In 10 years, it's going to be okay. And they give themselves this long lifeline. And they are able to average down and to, double down as well because they're making tremendous amounts off of YouTube ad revenue. To give you an idea, in December, I was making about $1,300 off of YouTube. Now, I am also taking part blame for encouraging certain people into certain cryptos or covering certain stocks. But if you look at this channel, what I've done is I've created a lot of tutorial videos, and I don't really tell people to double down. I don't really go hardcore into stuff. AMC, GME, I got a lot of hate for that because I was saying constantly that these might fizzle out. The Omi token community, these guys started to hate me as well because I started to talk about some of the red flags, and I was proven right with the price action. And something to point out, it's not necessarily what you're buying, it's when you're buying it. And a lot of these YouTubers, instead of apologizing, instead of kind of going back, what they do is they triple down, quadruple down. And I think it's really unhealthy. I'll be the first to say that a lot of people were wrong. Let me give you an example. Upstart, a lot of YouTubers were talking about it. It's down 60.3% over the past 5 days. Palantir is down 42% over the past month and 70% over the past 6 months. Remember Tom Nash, the guy that puts out videos every single day, that has a Patreon? He's championing Palantir. Do you think he's going to make an apology video? I don't think so. Tattooed Chef, it's down 32% over the past month. Tattooed Chef, synonymous with Jeremy Financial Education. Do you think he's going to say, sorry guys, I think I was wrong in my assessment? Absolutely not. He's going to say, I'm tripling down. Why? Well, because he makes boatloads off of ad revenue. These guys have millions of subscribers. Me personally, I have about 12,000 subscribers, and I was making $1,300 in December on ad revenue. So for the guys that have 100,000 subscribers, you can 10x that number, and you could see why they're actually making a lot of money, and they're able to do these types of things where the average investor, the one who's making middle income or lower income, is not. SoFi is down 72% over the past 6 months. Remember Meet Kevin? He's the guy that was pushing SoFi a lot. And Meet Kevin, he also pulled out kind of at the right time. He took all his money out and he said the thing's going to crash. The economy's going to crash. Stocks are going to crash. And then I'm going to plow back in. And he would have been a genius if he were to do that now or maybe in the next couple of weeks. But instead, he only sat out for a little bit of time, waited for the market to dip like 2 to 3%, plowed back in because he couldn't help himself. I don't know if he has a gambling addiction or what's going on, but he was dead wrong as well as far as when he went in. Now, to do the reverse, Michael Burry, the guy who was famous from The Big Short that predicted the whole housing bubble crash, well, he went and shorted Tesla. And he himself, when Tesla went above like 1,100, 1,200, he told his investors, guys, I'm really, really wrong. I'm sorry. And he exited his position. Well, guess what? Tesla now trades at around $800. That means that it's down 20% over the past month. So Michael Burry could have been right, and people think of him as a great investor when it comes to shorting things, but he was dead wrong. ARK Invest is down 65%. Anyone that championed Cathie Woods, the whole Wall Street Bets community, they're kicking themselves right now. Everyone's down a tremendous amount. And this isn't just hurting people financially, it hurts people's mental health, and it hurts relationships, friendships, it hurts work ethic, and it causes a lot of people to be depressed, and God forbid, something even worse. Now, if we take a look at crypto, and what comes to mind is Andre Zik, right? Bitcoin's going to over 100,000. All these videos, remember all those articles? Bitcoin's going to over 100,000 before January 1st, 2022. Everyone was on that train. I was not. It dropped over 50%, Bitcoin did. Some of the other cryptos, they're down 70, 80, 90%. Do you think some of these channels are apologizing? No, they're saying, oh, well, this happens. This is called crypto winter. If you just wait a bunch of years, again, I want to reiterate, it's not about what you buy, it's also when you buy. And I know that's hard to predict, but a lot of these channels, they're just championing things when it's sky high, when it's at peak price levels, and they just keep championing it because it's going to bring in a lot of views. And I think that's really unhealthy and wrong. Zip Trader got a tremendous amount wrong as well. And I could keep talking about these investment channels, but the reality is that nothing is really going to change, because tomorrow if the market goes up a couple of percentage points, they're just going to put out their videos. People are going to watch, people are going to invest money. No one is really taking responsibility for this. And that's actually why I stopped making videos for a bit. And I've actually been just focusing on my daytime business, which is Promo Ambitions. If you want to Google it, it's all websites, SEO. I've been focusing on the nighttime business. I do photography, videography. My Instagram's blowing up. And I think I'm going to make tutorials that don't necessarily have to do with finance right now and cover, instead of stocks and crypto, maybe some entrepreneurship stuff or how to make your reels go viral on Instagram and jazz like that, until the market is starting to run again and we can all make videos that make sense. Because right now I feel like people are just pulling at straws and it's getting really nasty out there, and I'm not comfortable with it. I feel like it's eroding the moral compass of a lot of people and a lot of investors, and it's turning people away. It's all right to do what I'm doing and say that the market is probably not going to be showing a lot of positive price action over the summer, maybe towards Q3, Q4, maybe towards the middle of Q4, we'll be seeing buzz again. And in the meantime, it's all right to take your oars out of the water. You don't have to keep creating content and pushing people to invest in things just because you're chasing and want to keep your YouTube channel alive. Go ahead and diversify the way you're making money and make videos about something else. I'm talking to all the financial gurus and the, finance specialists and the YouTubers that talk about crypto and finance. It's okay to cool off for a bit. And that's personally what I'm going to do. So I'm very curious. Have you lost a ton of money listening to some of these channels? Are there certain financial YouTubers that were telling you to invest in something and you lost your shirt on it? Please mention in the comment section. Let's learn from one another. Again, I'm looking right now. Coinbase dropped close to like 10-12% after hours and 12% today. And if you take a look at the past 6 months, Coinbase has taken such a beating. The cryptos, I have a crypto portfolio. I just recently went back into Cardano and I'm waiting to get back into Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I obviously hold OMI tokens. Was definitely a mistake. And not to mention the AMC YouTubers, I didn't even touch upon that, but that's all insane as well. But me personally, I'm okay making videos when it's something that the price isn't sky high and I believe in something, I give my thoughts on something, I give some due diligence on something, but I don't make promises that this is going to 2x, 3x. Go through some of the libraries of financial YouTubers and take a look where it says this stock is going to 10x or this is going to 100x or this is going to 5x. This is so reckless. And now I'm feeling like, because of the market and because these videos continue to be made, maybe some sort of regulation is healthy in the YouTube space. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you wish for me to cover next. Most likely, I'm going to talk about entrepreneurship stuff and how to market, how to grow your business over the past couple of months. And perhaps if the market picks up again, I'll go back into talking about stocks and crypto. Personally, I am kind of sitting on the sidelines. I pulled some money out of stocks and options, and I'm just making money with the daytime business. Again, I'm filling my life with color. I have a beautiful relationship. Perhaps I'll share at some point, even though I don't try to share personal things on YouTube or Instagram. But I feel like you have to live a well-rounded life, and you can't just rely on one thing like investing in stocks and crypto for your financial success and your happiness. Obviously, that's not a healthy thing to do. So for me, I'm just leaving the investments that are already in that I didn't pull out. I'm not going to check my portfolio on the daily. I'm going to focus on making a ton of money so that when the opportunity presents itself again, I can plow in here and there and make videos about it. So I'm sorry if I've neglected this channel, I haven't made videos in a while, but I've been busy living life, and I highly recommend that some of these other financial YouTubers do the same from time to time, especially in a market like this. Much love and serenity to you all, and I look forward to chatting with you in the comments.